The monster has awakened. Anthony Davis have put an awesome performance. Will he do it in the next game? Let's talk about it in 3, 2, 1. This is Perspective Log X, and I am your host, E.A. Crespo. Perspective Log X, Lakers-fandom. Before we go to the theme today, I will ask you to consider subscribing if you like the material I put on. I would like to consider press the like button if you like my material and subscribe so you can see other things that I put on. And I want to thank all my subscribers for your support. In the last performance, Anthony Davis scored 31 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal. That only in 29 minutes of the game. Now, we need to ask ourselves, can he do it consistently? Because when he was in New Orleans, nobody was paying attention to the inconsistencies as much. But now he's in a big market, in a market that can get him a championship with LeBron James, who is actually known as, by many people, the GOAT, or at least he is in the GOAT conversation. The fact that Anthony Davis is a monster when he wants to and when he comes aggressively tells you that he's got a legacy to build around that. But he needs to be consistent, and that's the one thing that really worries me about him. Can he be consistent? He moves like a guard, he shoots from every angle, he can move around the defense pretty well, he can play on the paint, he can throw from the mid-range, he can throw from a distance, long distance, three-point shots, he can do it all. That puts him in an advantageous situation because he can feed on somebody who is in the GOAT conversation for him eventually to get into that conversation. And if he managed to become that one thing that he needs to be in order to be in the GOAT conversation, and it's called consistency. And if he does that, he might eventually not only be in the GOAT conversation, but in the general agreement that he is the GOAT. He cannot have 40 plus points per game games and then have 10 points per game, He cannot disappear in the fourth quarter. That's another thing. He needs to become that guy. See you in the next game.